Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. Welcome back to Plant Chores Week. Welcome to day 3. So today I thought that we would tackle plants that need to be potted up. So these are mostly new plants that I have acquired recently that are in water, such as the plants that I unboxed a couple of weeks ago in my trade, a trade that I recently did. Those are in water and need to be potted up, so I'll give you some mini updates. And then I also have some other newer plants, like my birthday plants from Natasha, and my sad Epipremnum albo, which has been propagating for like 10 months. It looks like this. And even though this literally looks like it could go in the trash, except for this one leaf, look at this. That one's just thriving. But the rest of it looks like it could go in the trash, but it's not going to be going into the trash because I really love Epipremnum albo. Like whenever Epipremnum pinnatum albo, so it's going to get like the large fenestrated leaves. Whenever I see photos of these online, I'm always like, oh man, I need to pot mine up, and I never do. So today's the day. We're getting all this done, and the reason that I wanted to focus on this today is because I am notorious for just leaving my propagations for so long. Example A right here, and I do not want that to happen with my new precious babes. So these have been settling into my home for long enough. They can be potted up now, as well as this Hoya over here, also from Natasha. This one has roots. The Mirabilis is, I don't see any roots yet, so I'm gonna wait on that one, but this is the UT039 Flores Island. I need to like get that into my brain. Whenever Hoyas have number, like the number letter sequence situation, UT whatever, it always takes a while for me to catch on to it. It's really pretty. But yeah, that one's ready to be potted up. Ooh, it's kind of hot in here. I think I might need to turn on the air conditioning. It's over 25 degrees in here. And I've made myself a cup of tea, so I'm definitely gonna need the air conditioning on. Look at this adorable cup that my friend Shannon gave me for my birthday. I'm obsessed with it. I've always wanted a terracotta mug. I've seen these before. I've seen them like for years, and I've always thought I really want to have a mug like that, but I've just never grabbed one for myself. So I could have cried when she gave me this for my birthday. It's so cute. Gardener of the year, like that's so sweet. Oh, that's too high. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Ooh, it's nice though. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, I'm really bad at leaving my propagations for a long time, so I'm just trying to get out of that habit and pot things up right away so that they're not just left sitting. And yeah, I'm excited to do so today, and I'm especially excited because we're actually gonna be potting all of these into pon, which, if you know me or you follow my channel, you know that I mostly pot into soil or just like potting mix, but I do have some plants in pon and one in leca, and I like pon. I do. I don't know why I don't go for it more often. I think it just doesn't, it's just not my first thought, I guess, when I think of potting up a plant. But I'm going for it today because I'm low on regular pots, but I have a bunch of these clear self-watering semi-hydro pots. So yeah, that kind of just made me think, why don't I just put these all into pon? So that's my plan. Hopefully they do well. I mean, typically, like, I don't think things really ever go south for me in pon, so it should be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna start, I guess, with the monstera albo. We might as well just go big or go home. Maybe I'll get organized before I take this out, but look at these roots. Like, they are juicy as heck, so that's amazing to see. I'm gonna be so excited to watch this grow. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna use this size maybe. I don't really have an in-between. Is this smaller? Oh, this is smaller. Is it? No, it just doesn't have the bottom on it. Or I have, this is smaller. Oh shoot, where's the grid part? I'm missing a piece here. Maybe that's a sign that I should not use this. I am a little scared of these pots. I've never had a problem with these pots until recently. My Calathea warshawixii rotted. That's the first time that's happened to me in one of these pots. So I can't blame the pots, but to be completely honest, it does make me a little bit nervous just because with these pots, you can't pull out the plants and check on the roots. Like once it's in, it's just in. So that definitely makes me nervous. So I think I'm gonna be better off just sticking with this clear pot, even though it is a little bit bigger. I don't really get worried about potting in too big of a pot when it's a plant in pond. I think it'll be fine. Let's just go ahead with this. I have a lot of supplies here, so I'm just gonna kind of get organized quickly. Okay. I'm considering mixing this pond with perlite. I have my big chonky perlite that I was thinking about using. Should I try it? I'm gonna try to mix some of it in. Why not? It's just my DIY pond that I'm using, by the way. It's so aggressive, the noise in the microphone, so I'll just quickly mix it up. Okay, I'm gonna put some of this in. So I've used, these are from Houseplant Essentials, by the way, and they're really cool. I've tested one out already with my Hoya Calimonton in the Millsbow. I can see a fungus gnat flying around the camera. In the Millsbow Wide. It's doing really well in there. And I have pon in that pot as well. There's like vents along the side, which is really great for aeration. I do really like that they have that, but yeah, pond can obviously fall through those cracks. So with that one, when I did it, I filled it and some of the pond came out the sides, but that's the only time that's happened. Like now that it's settled in there, nothing's coming out of those vents, so it's fine. It's just filling it, like some of the dust and small pieces come out. And then I guess I should like show you how this works, but the bottom comes off like that. So it sits in this little tray and sucks up, like wicks the water through that part into the plant. So it's pretty cool. I was really excited to try these. Houseplant Essentials is my go-to for pots for sure. So I always get excited when they launch something new. Anyways, I'm gonna fill this up now and see how it goes with my huge perlite here. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna be sitting. I actually might have to raise you up. Is that gonna be okay? Oh. Okay, I'm just like gently bending the root. Obviously I don't want to hurt it. Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna have it like that, I guess, and I'll fill it up. Okay, this is like maximum aeration, this setup. I'm very curious to see how this is gonna go. Honestly, I feel like a monstera would love this mixture of this chunky pon and, or sorry, this chunky, super jumbo chunky perlite and this pon. So I have a good feeling, but again, this is experimental. I'm kind of at the phase in my plant care journey where I'm like, just not even scared to try different things. Like I'm like, oh, sure, I'll try something new, why not? Whereas in the past, that would have stressed me out. Okay, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. It looks kind of cool. If I had tree fern fiber, that would have been a really great option as well to mix with the pon. But I don't have tree fern fiber because it's very expensive. Maybe I'll stock up on it eventually, but right now I'm just kind of trying to use what I have as far as potting amendments and everything. Same with my mollies. I miss having my mollies so much, but I just have not stocked back up on it in a while because I'm just trying to use what I have. And the plants are doing fine, so yeah. I'm gonna go throw this in the sink so that I can rinse this through. I give it a good rinse so that all the dust and everything can come off of there. And then I guess I'll fill up, well, I might just fill it up with Super Thrive water right now and then next watering, I'll start with my general hydroponics 3-part. I've been lazy lately and I've just been giving my Miracle-Gro water to my semi-hydro plants, but I think for these ones I will mix up a batch of the general hydroponics again, just because obviously these are new special plants, so they're gonna get the new special plant treatment. Anyways, okay, be right back. Okay, I'm trying to decide what I should do next. I think that I am going to use this one small version of this pot that I have and use it for my Hoya Coriaceae silver, which also has a beautiful healthy root system. Yeah, it looks like it's settled in really well, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm just gonna do straight pon for this one because I think that those chunky perlites are way too big for the fine roots of a Hoya. I mean, maybe not, but I'm just gonna stick with the straight pon. My other Hoya is doing well in that setup, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. This gal has a long stem. Long-stemmed woman. Okay. Guess I'll just keep her propped like that. Then I'll fill it up. Oh. Okay, there she is. And I'll be using just a clear acrylic trellis for this once it starts growing. And I also forgot to mention for the monstera albo, I'm gonna do just a plastic stake in there rather than a moss pole, because I just don't feel like dealing with the moss pole. Yeah, I need to limit my moss poles because I have so many. All right, gonna go give her a rinse. I don't know why I just put that back on. I'm literally gonna have to take it off again. Okay, so the one plant that I will be giving a moss pole to out of this bunch is Miss Patriciae right here, because I don't know, I just really want big leaves on this plant, so I'm willing to do a moss pole. Sorry, I'm just checking her over. She's looking okay. Wanted to make sure the scale hasn't gotten to her, and I don't think it has. So yeah, I already have it all made up, and I've never done a moss pole with pon before, but I'm curious too. I feel like it's gonna be nice and sturdy because pon is so much heavier than soil, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, gonna get this all set up. Okay, so that is what she looks like. We'll see how this goes. My first setup like this in multiple ways. My first semi-hydro pon moss pole combo. Plus we have the perlite and the pon combo. We've got a lot of newness going on. And these pots are still quite new to me since I only have one of them currently on the go. So I'm very curious to see what the future holds for all of these plants, but she's looking stunning in this setup, so yeah, all right. Okay, next we have the Philodendron polypodioides, and I have an exciting update for her because she is working on a new leaf. Look at that, how cool. Yeah, I can't believe she's already putting out a new leaf. That's amazing. It does come in all twisted and cool looking, similar to the tortum, but it's not the red color. When the Philodendron tortum puts out new leaves, it's a nice red color. This is just green. I'm having a hard time getting rid of my Philodendron tortum. I know I said that I was going to get rid of it, but I'm kind of having second thoughts. It's putting out a new leaf right now, as if to say, don't let me go. Look at how cool my new leaves are. So yeah, that one's still here. We'll see what happens. I might end up keeping it. Not sure yet. Anyways, okay, I'm going to put her into here, I believe. Is that what I'm gonna do? I actually might for this one. Oh wait, but I don't have the, let me see if I can find the like platform part. Found the platform part of this in my plant supply closet. This could use a rinse. Boop. Oh wait, I need to set up the thingy. I'm excited because I just ordered a couple of days ago some of the supplies to pot up my pinguicula and do my little, in the pink, what am I trying to say? Like make a little pingdom in the pink glass bowl I have that I've been really wanting to do. So I finally ordered like the pumice rocks that I need and sand for the potting mix. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'll probably film a video on that too for y'all. What am I looking for? My scoop. Really healthy looking roots on this one too. All of these plants have been settling in super well, which is awesome. Wow, having the perlite in there makes it so much more lightweight. It's crazy how light this pot is. So yeah, this one is all done. And again, I'm just gonna be using some sort of plastic or acrylic stake to support this as it grows, for the foreseeable future at least. But yeah, can't wait to watch this one grow. I am really excited about it. I think it's a stunning plant. And that is it for this one. I'm just gonna go fill it up with Super Thrive water. Actually, I can fill it up right here. Why don't I go grab the bottle? I just mixed up this fresh Super Thrive. And if you're wondering why I'm using Super Thrive, it's because it can help with transplant shock. It helps with root development. It's just like a vitamin boost for your plants. So it's perfect for these plants since they're new plants and they're getting repotted. So I think it's gonna help them transition to their new homes. Okay, that one is full. Super happy with how this is looking. The perlite is so funny, it's massive, but we'll see if it helps keep things a little bit more airy. Okay, so now I pretty much just have my smaller plants. I think for the Epipremnum, I'm also gonna use one of these pots. Should I? I don't know. I was really torn as to whether or not I was going to put this on a moss pole. That was my original plan, but now I'm kind of thinking that I'm just going to do a stake and see how it goes. So if anybody is growing Epipremnum pinnatum on a stake, let me know how that's going for you. Because like I said, I'm just trying to limit the new moss poles I'm adding into my collection. Look at this, is like such a chaotic mess of roots. I'm going to pick probably the 2 cuttings with leaves. Ooh, that variegation looks like it could be nice on that one though. I mean, all the stems look nice, nicely variegated, including this one, so. I think I'm gonna pot up these two because they have little leaves and they're not super variegated, but I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. I think I might just throw these ones that don't have leaves. They're basically just rooted wet sticks. I might just throw those in my prop box just to have on hand as backups in case these just, I don't know, revert or something. Tons of roots. These plants are going to be like, what is going on when I pot them up? Because they have been in water for so long. I guess it's a good thing we're going into semi-hydro in that case. You're 29 years old. Okay, that's it for these babies. They look like just tiny little sprouts in there. Again, I'm just gonna fill this up with Super Thrive. Can't believe I finally have these potted up. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, there's just enough. Okay, perfect. Now we are on to the last two, which I think I'm just gonna be potting into small, well, actually I kind of wanna use, well, I think I'm gonna use just this glass for one of them. And then I kind of wanna use this bubble teacup that I was using for propagation because it's so cute. So I'll just go dump this water out. Now I think what I'm gonna do for these ones, the plants we're putting in these, by the way, are the Hoya and the alocasia. Oh my gosh, I didn't even show this to you. This is my alocasia longaloba silver. And the new leaf, y'all, I was shook when I looked at this. So I showed you this when it was just still furled in day one's video, but it's unfurled and look, it has little horns. Like, are you kidding me? That is the cutest thing ever. It's like literally already changing shape into its mature form. I could not believe that. I guess we can take this out of here. Oh my gosh, it is so cool. This is also called Alocasia lucifer if you're not familiar with it, because it gets this like horn shape. Oh man, it is so, so cool. So this looks like it's in a pon or pon perlite mixture currently. So what I'm gonna be doing for both of these plants is putting some of the chunky perlite on the bottom, and then I'm gonna do pon on top. Yeah. I'm literally going to pick it out of here because it's already rinsed. Okay, I feel like that's good. Some of the pon will probably make its way down there anyways. It doesn't really matter. Like, you don't have to do this. I'm just having funsies over here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take some of the rinsed pon here. This actually has some of the crystal star pon mixed into it as well because it was already in the strainer. And that's really nice pon, so. Ooh, it looks cool. Fancy. Okay, I guess I'll put the Hoya into the glass jar. So it's in perlite right now. Also this cute little mushroom, I'll be putting that back in with it. I'm just gonna dump the pon because I get scared that I'm gonna break the roots. Boop. Guess it doesn't matter, I can just leave that on. But the roots look good. Okay, so that is what this one is looking like. Oh, plus the little mushroom, pop that back in, so cute. Okay, I've got this cup prepared, so now I'm just gonna gently get this alocasia out of here. Ooh, it's got a nice root system on him. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to watch this grow. I guess I'll just use this pon. No point in wasting it. Okay, he is potted up in there. He's so small for this cup, but he'll grow into it. All right, oh my goodness. That felt like a lot of repots, but I'm so glad that we got those all done. I honestly thought that those were gonna be sitting there for way longer, but I'm proud of myself. We're getting on top of things. We're turning a new leaf. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed repotting with me today, and I hope that you're enjoying this whole series so far. I did make a playlist, so all 5 of these videos are going to be in that playlist if you missed the last ones, or if you just want to watch them all through, like in a series. I'll have the playlist linked in the description box. But yeah, I'm having so much fun creating these videos, and it feels great to be getting so much done. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye!